How dare you? Reckon you can do as you please, eh? I'll not take that from you.
This might be more than I can endure.
You have no right. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
What did I ever do to you, eh?
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
I assume you haven't forgotten the delivery we were to make here, Arisen?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
It is as you say.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. Fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I'm yours to command, Arisen. Here at last.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for... Well, you best get to it then.
Could you come over here? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Naught to look forward to but a long day of work.
items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me further shan't change that. The items on this list can be crafted by combining Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
still but a long day of work. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Do we report back now?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
That... that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Good. We're here.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. Look,
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
Over many fierce battles was our bond forged. My shield is ever at your beck and call.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
What I can do for you?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
Many thanks for helping us replenish.
How are things?
I must go where duty calls me. Thanks for that.
Sets my thoughts down. We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
My ship's done.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long. So tired. I kept just about anyway.
It's been a hard day.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. I'll gather this. It might be of use. We've got goblins!
One cannot be too careful.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Would you care to behold a forgotten...
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
all of them! Yeah, you have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
You best report back. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Must hold up. Someone coming.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
It's a goodly deed we've done. Now Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Like getting cut open.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Thoughts of you, Arisen, naturally.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Why not buy your wares here today, sir? Pleasure doing business with you.
Let's fix this up right. Can't talk till I finish this up.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate. this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
You found strength courses through you? It's good to see.
There's no
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful. Very well. There is no wrong. But I shan't take up any...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no. I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
Yes, of course. I see it now. We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Well met, sir.
Lots to do, and precious.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Good coin in peddling, if you've the know-how. Hope to see you again.
That's what to do!
Lose my head. I must stand firm. I'll not stand for this. This can't be happening. What to do?
Lots to do. Having precious little time.
Oh, I can't complain.
Tis quiet about.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills.
Goblins approach! outnumbering the enemy today.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
It's no great shock to me.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermont. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I crack the gym. See?
There's not an idea. I've never seen my own master.
Now that is a surprise.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Wonder if anyone would know. Here in Vernworth, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight.
arms!
Very well, if I must.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
I shan't allow any further harm to come.
Feast your eye on this.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
has been put...
To sleep! Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
But a long day of work. I mislike the look of this.
Tis a bit far.
One more push ought to bring it down.
The past are true, and our quarry shall fall.
Have my protection!
powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling. We could summon one.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. There ought not to be water here. I've an ill feeling about this.
Would seem the ox cart's just arrived. You'll be riding in it with us till we reach the capital.
Goblins! If you value your life, stand and fight, wretch!
Now you've done it.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
This, and you shame us both.
Seems we drove them off. Right. Back into the ox cart with you, and be quick about it. We've had enough delays as 'tis.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brant, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
For it, but to cut my teeth in a real...
Earn the people's faith, and we'll have our chance. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
This isn't much to go
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. In my line of business, patience is key. The safer the roads, the heavier my pocket. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Gold makes the world go round.
I quite agree.
My patience wears thin.
That's quite enough.
Now, where was I bound again?
I don't like the look of this.
I'll have no part in this.
What's to be done about this?
That's it. I've had enough.
Stomach's complaining.
Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was. I must confess, I'm at a loss.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here? What was all that about? Did you want something?
This isn't much to go on.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a...
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Where to now?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Sir, fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I don't think I'll stand for this.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false Arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Oh, not take that from you!
Stop that!
How dare you? What brings you here?
Yes? Is there something I can do for you? What's to be done about this?
What brings you here?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while. My head hurts just thinking about it.
Isn't there anyone
Where's my dagger?
Dead on
My
my
claws
feet.
could use a trim.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Arms! Arms for the poor! Pray grant those less fortunate...
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Arms! Arms for the poor! Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I ain't gonna make any coin here.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Not my kind of place, this.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I'll not hang about.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Drag my arse out of bed.
I'm going to go
Headache's
exploring.
driving me up the wall,
My legs
Tiff.
a fair number of walking about town.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Suppose I ought to be used to this by now.
I ought to act a little more cheery.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot. Why I came.
I've just about had my fill of this ruckus.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Might as well hang about.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind.
Come on, have a look.
Interested in my wares?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Interested in my wares? I'm just grateful to still be in business. Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch. In my case.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Hey-o.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Always the same. They are today. Just how I like it.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mine.
Now, how best to proceed?
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
Now, how best to proceed?
Such quiet.
Lonely place. Not without its charms. Good day, sir.
You'd best mind yourself now.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. I like to come here when I'm empty. A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
There are few places where I can read.
Lots to do.
Somehow my
little
feet
time.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Well, this is no good.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold.
What's it do about combat training?
Mayhap I'll come here when I have a day to myself.
realm has seen better days.
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords on patrol.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Such quietude is a blessing.
When battling monsters, larger monsters are always a threat, but they are hardly clever creatures, and are simple enough to overwhelm. That said, I have heard whispers of a more intelligent beast. A monster who seeks a battle of wits instead of brawn. Sounds positively fearsome, if you ask me. I only hope I ne'er encounter such a foe.
"'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns. Not sure what to make of this.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Good to see you, Master.
I'd quite like
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Now, how best to proceed?
I like to come here
Would not such peace.
The wise are as discerning in time as we
But
coin.
not at the expense of my duty.
I disagree. Do I get to lead a
I'll
choir?
feel inside better once about my dinner. What was I to do today?
always
I
a
must check
fresh
my
breeze
nature.
blowing round here.
Oi! You can't come in here! Oi! You can't come in here! Oi! You can't come in here!
Would that all my days were so simple. Not more.
Oi! You can't come in here!
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Don't complain, mind.
There's ought to be said. And swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
to stay out of battle where it possible. Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up. Always sets up best there, Mikey. This place. Oh,
When does
dear.
my watch end?
They have circumstantial contrived to entertain.
How dare you! How could I have forestalled this?
I'd not mind lingering for a spell.
Gross. I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
This is a peaceful
Dull
place.
days for us.
Perfect for meditation.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
I'm just grateful I can lead a quiet life.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
One last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Wealth is rooted in the soil of
Space for
love.
everyone in their place.
station.
I lament this calling I've chosen at times.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Mine's the best there, Mikey. That's such peace.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I have a dozen matters to see to today.
Fresh air is just what I need.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Mine's the best there, Mikey.
Such quiet. Just about anywhere.
Still waiting on that report.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
arms to procure. No time to sleep.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brant if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
These my backs acting up today. Best down my key.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Nowhere better in all the town.
Would that I could always feel so
cannot
far.
help it. Might be wary.
Let's take it
After
easy
all I've
today.
seen.
My knees are acting up.
I'll feel a sight better once I'm up my
So stiff.
Suppose I ought to earn
I cannot help but be wary after all I've seen.
I'd sooner stay out of that when possible.
Everyone busy with their own affairs.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Always a fresh breeze blowing.
Have no fear, Master.
I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've come.
Impudent little... My shift's done.
Yeah!
You're in...
First, assess the field. Suppose I can always run. Suppose I. Is there aught you require, sir?
Like it or not, I must go.
If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. That's enough out of you.
Pay what's due, and you can bid this cell goodbye. Cause no trouble, and we'll get on just fine.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I dare say there's no getting through this door without the key. Brute force shan't avail us.
We shall have to find the key then.
That's it. Had enough.
Getting cut open.
Kill yourself!
Good to see you, Master.
Now you've done it.
Feast your eyes on this. I've been eating a tall mug of ale, sir. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Is our wrath not better saved for different foes? This can't be how it ends. Arisen! Are you all right?
Strike! Now!
What can I do?
I am sorry. I cannot help you. Is anyone else available?
You've pushed your luck too far.
Reckon you can lose your dreams
I believe in you. Leave off before you earn my spite.
Good to see you, Master.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
Arms, arms for the poor.
Very useful ingredient.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
The rest.
Can't remember the last time I got this chair after.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
I've heard some interesting tidings about. I never dreamed we'd meet such a foe of all places.
Gather round, gather round! Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Mayhap I ought to.
'Tis me they come to see, really.
Welcome.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye? Now that's more like it. What is life without a little spice?
I don't have half as many lives as my parents.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Take opportunities as they come, I say.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no call, come on.
It's been a
Welcome.
There's no time left to spend us here.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
At your leisure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd. Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's pray. Make use of the key I gave you to enter the palace dungeon. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve.
Lots to do. Have a precious little time.
Could use a dash of salt.
Welcome.
I meant to marry
I the spirit of a woman, huh?
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
This really is fun, craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
It's on me to bear what young.
What to make of this?
What is true peace, I wonder?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Want to try to enjoy life where and when I can. Worked hard today. I think life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
For a mother back.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your... ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Pray, give me no more grief.
Were you not listening? The tavern, tonight. The usual place. Now you know you can leave me in peace. I don't have all day.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's...
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warrior. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present. Let me see. What else can I tell you of? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour high and low.
Fancy a look at my wares?
All this walking has made my legs
Time
ache.
to catch myself up on the talk around town.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you?
Thank you to...
Methinks I've earned a rest.
Time to be heading.
Lovely. I might stay a while.
What to do?
This is Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
That's quite enough from the hunting for one day.
You have many customers with a decent weight.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time.
Methinks our travel...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to do not forget that we work to serve the
Fancy a look at my wares? This really is fine. Peruse at your leisure. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
You know where to find me. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
In the mood to stir up trouble?
I'm no hurry to leave. Suppose I ought to move on. Now, how best to proceed?
Have no fear, Master. You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me! Follow me!
I must try to effect a change. I'll have to remember this place. This may require
I always despair to see the sun fall.
I swear I've not blinked once.
Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm... Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say! I'm not sure who gave the orders, but I'd like to know what you're thinking. It's beyond my head.
All my days were so tranquil.
I wish the minister would be more careful. Sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Pray my watch finishes without incident.
Really would have been better off.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. Would that all great.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling.
should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Thankless job, this.
I only polished it this morning.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
All my peers seem so much more
And quiet.
Enough!
A crowd
Naught more can be done.
Wonder if anyone knows on this
I'm in fine.
This sort of quiet means all the world.
I'm ready for patrol. Yeah, there'll be no trouble today.
What should I get up to today?
Even if I get myself injured.
Want that such peace?
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
What's life without a bit
Only fools and urchins boast of their point of view.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I'll go and open the...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasers fellow. But what precisely is their aim?